Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Firdaus bin Mohd Salleh, and I am from SEBB 3, Biofabrication class. And today I invited one of my friend, Wafi, to join me in this presentation about my infographic related to 3D bioprinting in organ transplantation. Okay, before we start, uh, I want Wafi to introduce himself to our audience.
Okay, sure. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name
Wafi,
is Mohammad Bindin.
okay,
So, I'm from Faculty of Computing, specifically in software engineering course.
okay. Thank you, Wafi. Okay, so this is what we are going to look for to the presentation. So this is my infographic. So the topic that I was tasked with is 3D bioprinting in organ transplantation. Okay, so let's look into more detail related to this topic. Okay. Okay, so organ transplantation is a crucial treatment for end-stage organ disease. Okay, so for patient to have disease related to like organ damage, organ failure, so they need a new organ. Okay, so that's why we need to perform this organ transplantation surgery. Normally, it will be an open surgery lah for this related surgery, which is the organ transplantation. Okay, so what is the major challenge for this type of disease? Okay, so the major challenge is that we currently face severe shortage of donor organs worldwide. So the organ and the patient, they do not correlate to the number. The amount of patient is higher than the amount of organ donor that is currently able to like donate the organ to the maybe some cases. Okay, so the next one is that we with the technology advancement in medical world, especially the biomedical engineering, we have created a 3D bioprinting solution by enabling the fabrication of patient-specific tissue and organ. So with the creation of 3D bioprinting, we can make patient-specific tissue and organs. So this can help them and they do not need to wait for organ donor anymore. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Okay, so what is 3D bioprinting? Okay, 3D bioprinting is an additive manufacturing technology that print living cells and biomaterial layer by layer. So it's almost similar to the 3D printing that we know. The 3D printing that we know use filament. However, for 3D bioprinting, we use living cells. So this is different with filament and living cells. And the process is still similar. We do it layer by layer. To create a complete 3D biological structure, mimicking natural tissue, morphology, and function. Okay, so with the help of 3D bioprinting, we can make 3D cells that mimic the natural tissue and morphology as well as the function. And the next one is the use of bioinks composed of cell, protein, and extracellular matrices. Okay, so for this one, the bioinks is actually what the counterpart is the filament for the normal 3D printing. Okay, so for 3D bioprinting, we use bioinks. Okay, so bioink is a few types. Okay, so in order to replicate different type of tissue. Okay, the next one is the 3D bioprinting technologies. Okay, so we have extrusion-based bioprinting, inkjet bioprinting, laser-assisted, and stereolithography. So all of them have different function and different application as well. Okay, so now let's go into the main topic. So this one is the introduction for what is 3D bioprinting. So this is the main one related to my topic, which is related to organ transplantation. Okay, printing tissue and organs such as heart, kidneys, liver, and bones. Okay, with the help of 3D bioprinting, we can create this type of tissues and organ and many more related to the human. Okay, so the next one is potential to elevate donor shortage by creating patient-specific organ. So the amount of donor is still low worldwide, and the amount of patient keep increasing day by day. So they still need to wait for the organ so that they can undergo the organ transplantation surgery in order to help them to feel better. Okay, however, there is still issues such as like organ rejection, like the organ is not compatible to that person. So their antibody, their immune system will reject the new organ. So the aftercare service is really need to be precise lah, in order to help them feel better and do not have any organ rejection. So it's very complicated to the help of 3D bioprinting in organ transplantation, we can help facilitate personalized medicine and reduce transplant rejection risk. Okay, so like I said, a patient may reject the organ that they receive from donor. However, for the one that create using 3D bioprinting, the probability for them to accept it is high because the cell that make the organ is from themselves. So we do biopsy to take their cells from their own body. So the cell will expand. So we make the bioink using their own cells. So we undergo the 3D bioprinting process, and then we culture the cell until it's grown and become an organ, and then we make the transplantation process. Okay, what is the current challenge for this one? The current challenge is that it's really complex. Okay, so for tissue to become an organ, it involves multiple cells. Okay, so it's involved multiple cells, and it can be a challenge for us to replicate it one to one. So that's why we need to use multiple type of bioinks. So the next one is ensuring long-term functionality and integration with host tissue. So the time that we can maintain and make sure that the organ still functioning is still need to be research for that one, because we still want to make sure that it's able to be used for a long term. Okay, scaling up from small tissue construct to fully functional organ, regulatory and ethical consideration for clinical use. So the third point is that for small tissue to become a fully functional organ. Okay, so for it to develop to become a fully functional organ will take time and the combination of different type of tissue. This is why it can be very complicated in order to make the organ fully functional. And there's a ethical issue such as uh, what if we can make a better organ than what we have? Maybe an organ that require less food, maybe an organ that can like filter any type of toxin, like for example the kidney. Maybe what if we can make a better organ? So that is really one of the ethical issue that we currently face. And the last point is the adequate step for this one. Okay, so the adequate step for this one is that we need to look more into the integration with stem cells and organ technologies to improve organ viability and advance in printing resolution and biodevelopment, potential to rationalize organ transplantation and regenerative medicine, expected to reduce dependency on organs and improve patient outcome. So this is the approach step for this one, how to improve the 3D bioprinting in organ transplantation. And last one is this is my reference. My reference can be obtained from this paper from few researcher. Application, the title of the paper is Application, Advancement and Challenge of 3D Bioprinting in Organ Transplantation. So this is the research. So it's a really interesting research because it showcases 3D bioprinting technology. Okay, so that's all for me. Do you have any question, Wafi, so that we can discuss about it?
No, no question from me. But I just find it very interesting that
Okay,
we
do you have any
actually
question?
can.
Yes.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Okay.
can.
So there's no question from me, but I just find it very interesting because we actually can create an organ, not just by transplant it. So this is a new information for me. Thank you.
Uh, so it's actually a really interesting topic, even for me, because it helps us to understand the human body more. Okay, okay, so that's all for me. Thank you for coming to my session. I hope to see you again. Okay, so that's all. Thank you, everyone, and take care. Assalamualaikum. Okey, okey. Jazakallah.
Hey.
Kerana terlebih masa, tapi tak apalah. Dah lah. Okey, jasa kawal
Dia,
ni.
dia,
Apa
dia,
tu?
dia ada limit limit masa
Dia patutnya 3 minit sepi tu lah. Boleh
Tadi
dipanjang
berapa
sikit.
minit tadi?
Tak tahu, lebih kurang macam 10 minit tu. Tak apalah,
Oh
entah.
ya. Okay. Baik. Mak iya ke.
Okey,
Tadi
jasa kawal
ada
ni.
kan fizikal ni. Kita dah hampir pergi bilik hantar tadi.
Oh, oh, lupa Ana tak tahu pula. Dia ni lah, online je.
Online.
Hantar tadi Mohammad kan?
Dah ikut tadi 2 rumah. Ada 2 rumah
Oh,
lagi.
rumah.
4 rumah malam ni. 4 rumah.
Oh,
Apa dah
lepas tu
kenyang
makan
lah
lah.
balik lah.
Malah.
Betul.
Okey lah, ada makan-makan sikit.
Selawat sikit lepas tu makan lah. Selawat makan.
Oh, rumah hantar? Al-Ai tak terlibat?
Arai tak buka. Sebab hari tu plan macam nak buka tapi tukar masaknya busy. So tak apa lah. Lagging Banana internet Ana. Internet Ana lag lagi. Slow.
Ana pun lag juga kan. Tahu Ana guna UTM wifi kat lebih tu. Lag.
Ni lag Ana punya sebab Ana pakai hotspot.
Oh. Okey.
Okay. Settle lah.
Okey, jasa kawal.
Baik.
Settle lah.
Baik. Jumpa lagi. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.